Number 4, and I want to thank Jo Marie for this because Jo Marie gave me the segue. Be action oriented. If you're selling something, always include your CTA if you're selling it in your post. So CTA means call to action, and it is referring to that part of your post that answers the question of the customer. All right, I'd like to buy it, but how? Right? So this is where you want to make sure that you want to avoid those small things that irritates you because you have to do the extra step of telling them what to do. It makes life easier if you tell them, here's what you need to do next if you're interested. So they can involve registration links, payment links, subscription link, and download link. And also, if you think that you are okay posting the price of your product, you can post it immediately. Why? It saves you time. Plus, people are more enticed when they finally know how much is the price. So you notice there are a lot of those posts wherein you post something, a lot of people are interested, but everyone keeps on commenting HM, 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 HM. HM stands for how much, because they're interested, but they don't know the price. And it becomes an extra step for you to even message them again, which you might lose the momentum because you were not online that time, right? So if you can't put the price, which by the way is part of the call to action, put it already in the poster or put it in the caption. Here's an example. How do we craft our good call to action? So here's an example of your photo. Here's an example of your caption. Let's pretend that this is on your Facebook or your Instagram. One example would be, our new chocolate cupcakes are 15% off every Friday. Order now by calling number. All right, that's call to action. The easier it is, that's the science of consumer decision making, by the way, guys. The easier it is for people to make a decision and make the next step, the likely they will buy your product. So please do not lose them out, right? If you're concerned that you are giving away your phone number, then that means you need to invest on a different SIM and a different phone that's dedicated only to taking orders, all right? Another example of call to action, click here and then put the link to avail of our new seat sale. For a complete list of our destinations, click here. So you have another link. And the reason for that is because a lot of people will keep on commenting and say, hey, how do I know your other destinations? Or they have other questions to ask. You can add an extra link that says, here are our FAQs if you have other questions. The point is, do not make it hard for the customer to make that purchase. If they got interested immediately, the momentum must not be broken, right? Another one, for interested parties, please settle your reservation fee by sending your payment to bank account blank, account number blank. If you can put this immediately on the caption, by all means do so, all right? So the simpler it is for you to make it for the customer to purchase, the likely will the customer make that purchase. That's your call to action. It doesn't have to be in the poster, by the way, because it makes your poster cluttered with too much text. You can put it in the caption, right? So what's my opinion for people who do not put in too much information and rather do it one by one via Facebook Messenger? If you have all the time to do that, by all means do so. But all I'm saying is you are losing the opportunity because you will not be online all the time. And someone asks you a question, you're not there to respond to them, you might lose the sale because they will say, I'll just look for another seller instead. All right. So the best kind of sales platforms are platforms that allows you to sell or allows you to inform even when you're still sleeping.